I have been volunteering since the past 4 years in an organization that strives for peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. We provide an international platform for young people to explore and develop their leadership potentials in order to have a positive impact on the society. Basically, sending students on cross-cultural exchanges, both volunteer and professional internships. One of the people who went on exchange sent me a postcard from Poland, telling me how beautiful her experience was and how much she has changed her life. I was young and ignorant, so I ignored the fact that she sent me a postcard. Next year, the same girl goes on her second internship, sending me another postcard, this time from Italy, talking about how amazing her experience was and how much she wishes me the same experience. Again, I was young and I wasn't really ready for a relationship, so I ignored the fact that she sent me a postcard. And just recently, a couple of months ago, another girl who came back from her internship, yeah, all girls, she came to me personally and passed me a bag full of souvenirs from Ukraine. So she brought magnets, bracelets, candies, and a postcard, but she preferred to give it to me personally. The postcard reads, "Dear William, I have no words to express how much I have changed. My life has changed in this process. And I should thank you for all I have achieved and wish you the best." At this moment, I just realized how much impactful I was without even noticing it, without even realizing I'm impacting people's lives, I'm changing them. When our actions meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs, then they are sustainable. This is the definition of the sustainability by the United Nations. Now, I don't want to be emotional by all those stories, but I want to talk about sustainability. Back in the office, when I was the head and final responsible of the organization's local chapter in Iran, and believe it or not, it's really fancy, everybody calls you Mr. President, I was leading a team, and with the help of this team, we were doing a great job. We were establishing partnerships, raising money, attending meetings, organizing events, and developing the local office. But at the end of the term, when I had only 3 months left in office, I just found out that I was super duper busy taking care of the organization that I totally forgot about the next generation. I mean, who is going to take care of my position? Who is going to be the president next term? My actions were not sustainable in terms of leadership. Sustainable leadership simply means planning and preparing for succession. That's the definition of sustainable leadership. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are the CEO of a fast-growing company, or you are leading the best organization in the world, or you own the richest business in the market, but you are not developing people after yourself. You are not teaching the next generation how to lead the organization. No matter how good the system is, no matter how a great leader you are, it will fall after you. And that was my mistake. I ended up my term without even having a single person who is eligible, who is trustworthy enough, who carries almost all the knowledge that I have to continue my job. But it wasn't a failure at the end, but because we somehow managed to find someone, but we just found them, we did not develop. And that is not sustainable. Last week, I was having a chat with an old friend of mine, Marjan Mehdirali. I met her in 2012, and she inspired me a lot. She gave me something in her speech, in the talk that we had, that I'm going to give it to you as a takeaway of this talk. Let me quote her. "Because if the next generation's leadership sucks, it is our fault." Think about your own personal lives. There are a lot of these moments when you're leading something, leading a career, leading a life, leading a business, if you don't think about the next generation, if you don't coach people after yourself, it will fall. So remember to teach people how to do the good job. Because in my opinion, sustainable leadership is way more important than leadership itself. Thanks for listening.